Right. Let's dive into something pretty wild. We're talking image editing, but hold on. Not the kind you're thinking of with Photoshop and all that.
Right, exactly.
We've got these two YouTube videos, one from Astrava and another from Gemini, and they're both showing off this crazy new tech from Google.
Yeah.
You can basically edit pictures using just, well, plain English.
It really is pretty incredible the way taking something that used to be, really complex, all that image editing stuff,
Yeah.
and it just makes it, so simple. Anyone can do it now. You don't need to be some Photoshop guru.
No more messing around with all those layers and filters and all that. It's like you just tell the AI what you want.
Exactly.
And boom, it happens. Like magic, seriously.
It is kind of magical.
And these videos, man, they are packed with examples, like really showing off what this thing can do.
Yeah, the potential is huge. I mean, we're talking generating different angles of a photo, swapping things in and out. It's amazing, really.
Okay, so what blows my mind is how this technology, it's like it understands what you're saying.
I know, right?
Like natural language, you just talk to it.
It's like you're having a conversation with the AI. You tell it what you want.
Exactly.
And it just, brings your vision to life.
All right, so break it down for me. How does this thing actually work?
Okay.
Do you need to be like a coding genius or something to use it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You can access it through Google AI Studio.
Okay.
And it's pretty user-friendly. You basically upload an image, or you can even generate one using Google, and then there's this text box.
Okay.
And you just type in what you want to change. That's it.
That's it.
That's the beauty of it. I mean, let's say you want to change the color of a car in your picture. You just type, make the car blue.
And it does it.
Done. Want to add a hat to your cat? Type it in. It's all about clear, simple instructions.
That is so wild. All right, so this almost seems too good to be true.
Well,
Are there any downsides? What are the limitations here?
yeah, of course. I mean, it's still pretty early days for this tech.
Okay.
So the resolution of the images, it's not quite as high as what you'd get with professional software.
I see.
And there are watermarks on the final output. But honestly, even with those little things, the things it can do are still remarkable. It's really impressive.
Okay, let's talk about some of the amazing stuff they did in these videos, because they really showed off what this thing can do. Like Astrava, for instance. He used it to generate multiple angles of a car.
Yeah, that 2002 Nissan Silvia.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great example, really showcasing the power. He started with just one photo of the car, and then he used text prompts to generate all these different views.
Wow.
Side profiles, rear views, even a 3/4 front-facing shot.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, all of them had the same environment, the same lighting.
It's like having a virtual car turntable.
It is.
So cool. This would be amazing for, I don't know, car enthusiasts, designers, anyone who needs to see an object from all sides. What other cool stuff did they pull off in the videos?
Well, the object swapping was a real highlight for me. Remember that scene with the capybara chilling in a hot spring?
Oh, yeah. And then Joe 99 just swapped it out with a Shiba Inu wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Pure gold. He also showed how you can actually remove stuff from a photo altogether. Like in one example, he made a kid and his shadow disappear from a playground.
Wow.
Just like that.
So it's not just adding or swapping. You can completely erase things.
Right.
That's a whole other level of control.
It is. And it's not just limited to, static objects either. They even showed how you can edit poses and actions.
Oh, okay. Tell me about this, because that sounds wild.
So imagine this. You've got a photo of someone, right? And you want to change what they're doing. So you just type in a command, and you can make them do all sorts of things. Astrava had this example. He had this woman's picture.
Okay.
And he changed it so she was holding up a peace sign, giving a thumbs up, even drinking a glass of wine.
All from the same original picture.
Yep.
That is incredible.
It is. Think of the time and effort this could save photographers and models.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
And the creative possibilities are endless.
It's like having a virtual photo shoot director at your fingertips.
Exactly. You're not limited by what you captured in the original shot anymore.
Yeah.
You can literally direct the action after the fact, just using your words.
So cool. What other mind-blowing features did they show off?
Oh, let's talk about the fashion edits.
Okay, I'm all ears, because this is right up my alley.
So Iturralva really focused on how you can change clothes in photos. He had this demo where he transformed a model's jacket into a red puffer jacket.
Okay.
Just by typing it out. And even more impressive, he showed how you can upload a picture of a specific piece of clothing.
Wow.
And have the AI digitally try it on the model.
No way.
Yeah, it's like virtual styling.
That changes everything.
It does.
Imagine you could see how something would look on you before you even buy it online.
Exactly. It has huge implications for e-commerce, virtual styling, all that stuff.
It's like the future of fashion is here.
Yeah.
And they weren't afraid to get a little playful with it too, right? Didn't Astrava give the Mona Lisa a makeover?
He did. He added a red hoodie and some black sunglasses.
I love it.
It was great.
So it seems like this AI can handle everything, from small tweaks to like big dramatic changes.
You're absolutely right. The range of possibilities is pretty mind-blowing.
This is so exciting. I can't wait to see what people create with this technology. It's like opening up this whole new world of visual possibilities.
It is, and that's just the beginning. There's even more to explore. We're talking changing hairstyles, adding facial hair, even generating artistic text.
Hold on, artistic text. Okay, I need to hear more about this.
So this AI is super versatile. Not only can it manipulate images, but it can also create text that fits right in with the visuals.
So you could like make a cool poster and have unique typography all on the same platform.
Exactly. Or design a custom birthday card with a personalized message. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
This is seriously impressive stuff. I'm already getting inspired.
And we've only scratched the surface. Let's move on to one of the most intriguing features, the visual storytelling aspect.
Okay, I am ready to have my mind blown. Let's do it.
This AI, it's not just about tweaking single images, you know?
Right.
It can actually create a whole visual story, like a series of images that tell a narrative.
Okay, yeah.
Both Astrava and Joe99 called it the visual story feature.
So it's like having an AI screenwriter and illustrator all in one.
Kind of, yeah. You give it a basic idea,
Uh-huh.
and it spits out this sequence of images complete with text, like a visual storyboard.
I think I remember Astrava showed one where it was like a goat who wanted to be a musician.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And what's really neat is that the AI, it managed to keep everything looking consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the goat looked the same in every image, even as the story went on. That's so important for any good story, right? Whether it's a comic book or a movie.
Makes sense.
It helps the viewer, the reader, to follow along.
Yeah, to connect with the character.
Exactly. And it's not just about the pictures. The AI also generates text that goes along with them.
Okay.
Dialogue, descriptions, setting the scene.
So it's not just like captions describing what you're seeing.
No, it's actually contributing to the story itself.
Did either of the YouTubers try something even more complex with that visual story feature?
Joe99 did. He asked the AI to make a story based on Mulan.
Oh, wow. That's pretty ambitious.
It was. And the results were really impressive. The AI came up with these images showing key moments from Mulan's story. Joining the army, the training, the battles, her final victory.
Did it capture the epic feel of that story?
It did a surprisingly good job, especially considering the limitations of the technology.
Yeah.
The images, they really conveyed the drama, the emotion, and just like with that goat musician, the AI kept Mulan looking the same throughout.
Right, consistent.
And it kept the same art style, too.
It's pretty amazing that AI can, reinterpret a story we all know and do it visually.
I know. It makes you think about the future of adaptation, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Imagine using this tech to create new visual versions of classic books, plays, even historical events.
Like you could have Shakespeare as a graphic novel.
Exactly. Or imagine bringing historical figures to life.
Oh, wow.
In a way that really grabs a modern audience.
The possibilities are endless.
And remember, this is just the beginning. This technology is still young. As it grows, who knows what incredible storytelling tools we'll have.
Okay, before we get too carried away with the future, let's talk about the here and now. What are the limitations of this visual story thing right now?
Well, just like with editing single images, the resolution is still pretty low, and there are watermarks.
And I imagine the stories themselves are probably still a little basic.
Yeah, the narratives are pretty simple at this point. They don't have the depth or the complexity of a human-written story.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
But still, the potential is huge.
Absolutely. This is a major step forward for AI storytelling. It's a tool that can spark creativity,
Yeah.
give new voices a platform, and it can help us rethink what storytelling can be.
That's really cool. So what really stood out to you about these AI visual stories? What got you excited?
Honestly, it's the collaboration potential. I can see writers and artists using this to bounce ideas around,
Yeah.
to try out different parts of the story, even to visualize entire scenes.
It's like having an instant brainstorming partner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about education. Students could use this to make their own stories.
Oh, yeah.
To play around with different ways of telling a story.
It could be a game changer for anyone who wants to tell a story.
No matter their skill level.
Yeah, exactly. So let's shift gears a little bit. Talk about some of the other things this AI can do, like that amazing multiple angles thing we talked about earlier.
Yeah, that one's definitely worth another look. And we can dive into some of the more specialized features too, like outpainting and colorization.
Okay, yeah, those sound pretty cool.
They really open up even more creative possibilities.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for more AI magic. Okay, that multiple angles feature, that was seriously cool.
I know, right?
It's like having a virtual camera
Yeah.
that can move all around.
Yeah, you can capture all these different perspectives.
It's
Like you're really there with the subject.
The way Astrova showed it off with the car, that was just, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was a good example.
He even got like a low-angle shot focusing on the rims.
Yeah.
Like just like a pro.
Yeah, it's amazing how this AI, it understands like spatial relationships,
Right.
perspective. It's not just copying and pasting.
Right.
It's creating whole new viewpoints.
But they're still like, they fit with the original.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And remember how he used it to make a whole catalog of images for the virtual fashion model?
Yeah.
Different poses, different angles,
Yeah.
same lighting, same style.
Really changes things for the fashion world.
It does. It's huge.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about some of those other features. What was that one called? Outpainting.
Outpainting, yeah. Outpainting is basically like taking an image and making it bigger,
Okay.
but not by zooming out. You're
Right.
adding to it.
So you're creating new stuff to fill in the missing parts.
Exactly. The AI, it looks at what's already there,
Uh-huh.
and then it creates new stuff to match. Like it blends in.
Seamlessly. So what kind of stuff was Astrova doing with that?
Well, he showed a couple of examples. Like he took a landscape photo and he expanded it
Okay.
to show a much wider view. And then he had a cityscape and he extended that to show more of the city beyond the original frame.
That's amazing.
It's really impressive, especially when you consider it's still, early stages.
Yeah. I could see this being used for like panoramas from regular photos.
Yeah.
Or even like taking a portrait and then outpainting to reveal like a hidden background story.
Yeah. The possibilities are really exciting.
Oh, and what was the other one? Colorization.
Oh, yeah. Colorization. Astrova showed how the AI can take a black and white image and make it color.
And didn't he use that photo of Nikola Tesla?
He did.
And did it look like real?
Yeah, it was surprisingly realistic. Like the AI did a really good job of choosing colors that looked natural.
Wow.
Like they belonged in the scene.
Imagine all the old photos and film footage
Yeah.
that could be brought to life with this.
It would be amazing.
Like seeing those iconic moments from the past, but in color.
Like a window into history.
Yeah, and experiencing it in a whole new way.
It would be incredible.
This is all just, it's so exciting. It feels like we're at this turning point, you know?
I know, it's like a creative revolution.
Yeah, AI is giving us these tools to do things we never even dreamed of.
Exactly. And the best part is this tech is becoming more and more accessible.
That's the coolest part.
You don't need to be like a super techie person.
Right.
You don't need to be a professional artist.
You could just play around.
Yeah, anyone can jump in.
Anyone can experiment.
Go to Google AI Studio, try it out.
Yeah. So
Oh.
if you take one thing away from this deep dive, it's that the future of creativity is here.
Yeah, and it's powered by AI.
Embrace the possibilities. Don't be afraid to experiment. Let your imagination go wild. This is just the beginning of our exploration into AI and creativity.
Yeah, we'll definitely have more deep dives coming soon.
So keep an eye out for those.
Until then, keep exploring, keep creating, keep asking those what-if questions. That's where innovation comes from.
And most importantly, have fun with it.